Hey guys, in this video I will be talking about how to resize images in a website. Now if I look at my website that I've been building, we can see that I've added a picture in my previous video, a sushi picture, so that the visitors of my website can see what my site is about at a glance without reading anything. Yeah, but I personally think that this sushi image is a bit too big for my website and it's taking too much space. So what I'm going to do now in this video is to resize it. Now let's give it some space so that you guys can actually see it well. There we go, we have the image source equals sushi.gif. I just took out the sushi out of the images/gif folder because I didn't really need it, and I changed it so that it's directly sushi.gif. There. Now, what we need to do is specify the width and the height of this picture. Now, this image is an image tag, and this source is called an attribute. Same goes with the link tags. The A is the A tag, which tells the browser that it's a link, and this href is an attribute. Now, attributes describes additional information about the specific tags, and there's loads of attributes, and attributes are really useful later on. But for now, all you need to know is when you have the link, the href attribute tells the browser the location of the link. Same goes with image tags. The source attribute tells the location of the specific image. Now, within the image tag, let's give it space, what we're going to do is specify the width and the height of the image. Now, if I go to my sushi image and get info, which is properties in Windows, and I go to, is it more info? Nope. Where can I get? Nope, apparently I can't see. I thought it was here. That is weird. Contact sheet. Okay, forget it. Basically what you need to do is know the dimension of the image, so what your width is and what your height is in pixels. I looked at this last time and it actually told me in the more info that the width equals 250 and my height equals 192, but for some reason it's being shy when I'm actually recording. Okay, that's fine, I know the dimensions, it's here. So in my image tag as an attribute, first let's look at the width attribute. I type in width and I type equals, and then I do, oh my god, what's this name? I didn't even Google this. Yeah, double quotes, isn't it double quotes? I think it's double quotes. Yeah, double quotes. I'll call it double quotes even if it's not double quotes because I don't really care. Now we need to specify the width of the image. I want to make this image appear specifically half of the size, so it's going to shrink to half so that the sushi image doesn't go fat or long and skinny by just changing my width or the height. So my width is going to be half of 250, which is 125, and same goes with the height. Instead of writing width, you write height equals double quotes, and 192 divided by 2 is 96. Hopefully I'm right. I'll just delete this because I don't need it. Now let's save our work and go to my website. Look, it's shrunk to specifically half the size if I compare it to the original image, and bang, it's half the size. Yep, now my image isn't too big, so my website isn't that long, and it's not disturbing. It wasn't disturbing, that's a really strong word to use, but still, now it's shrunk to a perfect size. Now, in Practicality, I can't think of a specific word to say. Basically, when we're actually building a huge website with loads of pictures, that's going to put stress on a server, if that's the right way to say it. Now, and when people are visiting my website and opening this, what happens is that the website loads the original sized image first and then looks at the image tag attributes and then shrinks it to that width and height. So what happens actually is that this size image loads first, and then before where did that go? Anyway, and then before that actually shows up, it disappears. Oh, I could just open with, bear with me, text wrangler, bang, disappears. Yeah, so the website is actually loading that sized image before it actually shrank or got bigger. So what if you have an image and you want to shrink it, when you have a big image like 2550 width and 1920 height, which is like one of the dimensions for my webcam image when I import it from my SD card, and if I shrink it to this side, the browser will actually load that huge image first, and then before the visitor can see it, they shrink it to this specific size. So obviously the bigger the image, the more space, the bigger the file size is. So if I am explaining this correctly, hopefully you guys are getting it, because the image size is bigger in the original photo or picture, it takes longer to load. You know when you visit some random website and the image takes forever to load, it starts on the top and it just gradually like appears in front of you? That happens because the image size is too big. So when you're actually creating a website, I recommend you to actually shrink the actual image file, not tell it in HTML, but shrink the actual image file before you upload it, so that the image size is actually kept to a minimum. That's about it. I've finished rambling about this topic, so that's it. That's how to resize images. Yeah, this actually is here, even though I told you about all the negative effects of shrinking images. This is actually really useful when creating thumbnails, and later on when you're actually moving about when your website actually starts moving about, when the visitor actually clicks on stuff or hover over stuff and so on. So it's actually really useful. Okay, that's it. In my next video, I will be talking about using images as a link. So it's a combination of what we learnt in our last 2-3 videos, using the A tag and the image tag together so that when someone clicks my sushi image, it takes them to somewhere else. Yeah, that's it. Excuse me. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.